Consistency is the one thing we strive for as golfers. Consistency is what makes us score well round after round. Welcome to Shem Golf Academy lessons. We're working on a series on consistency. The previous video, we talked about consistency during setup. This week we want to talk about consistency as it relates to the pre-shot routine. Think of the pre-shot routine as a system, your system to what you have to do before you execute your shot. And think about any major sport. If you go to basketball, you'll notice the good players have a routine they go to. They'll bounce the ball maybe 3 times, and it will be almost always the exact same number of times. They'll do something before they make their free throw. If you watch at football, Cristiano Ronaldo is known for his signature move right before he takes a free kick. All those things are simply a trigger or a system they have to make sure they execute the shot the way they want. And it's the same thing in golf. When you're watching the pros play on TV, you'll notice that they go through a certain routine before every shot. Why is this routine important? Because it prepares your mind for what you're about to do. And if you prepare your mind exactly the same way every time you're about to hit a shot, chances are you're going to have more consistent results. The pros, for instance, there are people who have a unique and very identifiable pre-shot routine. If you watch Jason Day, for instance, he has that routine where he has to go behind the ball, he'll feel his pulse, take a deep breath, and then go set up. Okay, that's his pre-shot routine. When you're once you set up, there are others who will do other things. They will do a practice swing, okay? And you'll notice if pros do a practice swing, most of the time it's usually the same number of swings, especially if they have already set up. If it is before setup, that's totally different, okay? There is something they have to do to get out of that practice mode to their setup. That's when their pre-shot routine starts. Just Dafna has a very unique one. He likes wiggling the club. If you watch at his pre-shot routine, you'll notice that he wiggles the club the exact same number of times. I hope you're getting the drift here. Consistency. The pre-shot routine has to be consistent. It has to be precise. For the pros, it's so precise that if you timed them from when they start their pre-shot routine to the point they hit the shot, it will be about the same exact amount of seconds. If it's 10 seconds, it will be 10 seconds plus or minus 1. If it's 20 seconds, it'll be 20 seconds plus or minus 1. Right? That's how precise it is. And the point is this: prepare your mind to what you're about to do. And if you prepare your mind the exact same number of time, the chances your body will do what you want it to do more consistently will improve. Okay? So I encourage you and I challenge you, if you do not have a pre-shot routine, and you'll notice even among your friends, you'll find that there are people who have a unique pre-shot routine, and you probably joke about it. It's a good thing. Develop yours. Make sure it's conscious, it's purposeful, and it achieves the purpose of getting you ready to hit the shot. For the most part, I will encourage people to start their shot or their pre-shot routine behind the ball and trying to see the line. We talked about the target line. See the line they want to hit the ball. First identify it, because that helps you with other things. Where you need to start your ball, how you need to align your body. It helps determine your swing plane. So if you don't have a target line, all those things, when you do them, if you just come to the ball and just address it, they are haphazard. All right? So make sure you identify your target, set up to it, pick a point about 8 to 12 inches ahead of the ball. Now, knowing that this point here is right on my line, I can forget about my target. I can use it to place the club, make sure it's square to that, set my feet, make sure it's parallel to that, make sure my shoulders are parallel to that, and now I am ready to swing. For many people, the forward press will help them trigger the swing now that they are ready to swing. And what's the forward press? Jack Nicklaus was good at it. It's basically pressing your hands forward before you start your backswing. For most people, incorporating that as part of your pre-shot routine will help you have a smooth backswing. And when you have a smooth backswing, chances are that once you're coming forward to hit the ball, you will be in the proper sequence. All right? So those are things you need to consider. Alignment, what you do before, how many practice swings you have, and the pre-shot routine works. You have to have a pre-shot routine for your on the putting green. Very important, and it has to be consistent. For the driver and approach shots, it's usually about the same. And even for putting, if you can make it consistent for every shot, chances are that you're going to get consistent results. You're going to strike your ball better, and that is part of the mental game that people don't talk about or don't think about too much. I hope I've given you a reason why you need to go and work on your pre-shot routine. Tape it, work on it, repeat it until you find something that works for you. Thank you for watching this channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so by clicking the subscribe button below. Don't forget to hit the bell button so that we can get reminders of notifications every time we add a new free lesson on our channel. See you on the next lesson.